Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh, I need a new phone, dude. Oh, God. Oh, jeez, man. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Welcome to my new subscribers. God bless you. So I was homeless for well, it was like a summer, from early spring to basically when it started snowing, and the police threatened me. Um, they threatened me using um, a mental health uh, organization that just so happened to find me where I was in the woods. Um, because when you're being stalked by basically the devil's little minions, they don't want you to be able to live anywhere. Um, which is witches, witches, the subject of this video today, which is witches, evil witches. Don't want you to be able to be freely living wherever you can. They don't want anyone to see, basically, that they have this mechanism um, that they use to put people on the street. Like how my family falsely accused me of all these things, and then they had me put away in two mental institutions so I could get diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia, which I now have a diagnosed, legally diagnosed mental illness. Really fucking convenient that this all happened after I was exposed to uh, the community's child sex trafficking ring, uh, which is a story for another day. And I've been, well, quite afraid actually to say anything about it because they've been threatening me with putting me away again, or worse, among other things. Uh, but what I want to talk about today is the fact that there's this mechanism that they use, these dark, wicked, evil people, to discredit people and drive them into a state of isolation where no one will listen to them, and they can basically do whatever they want with you. So I was basically trafficked into this mental health, and then onto the streets, and then into this series of homeless houses, these programs down the Cape, which are connected to these churches down the Cape in Falmouth, Massachusetts. And in one of those houses, I was sexually assaulted when I was conscious. And then in my dream state, I had a dream where I was raped by the people who were supposed to be helping me. Along with one of the other people that were supposedly homeless. And so, a society is judged by the way it treats the least among it. So, my recommendation for you guys, because you are the future of this country and the world, is to not allow there to be a climate where they simultaneously can put you on the street using the government and then tell you that you can't stay anywhere on the street using the government, and then traffic you into a situation where you become like a sex slave or something, or worse. This is very important, especially in America, where you're supposed to have rights, right? And before this, I was a legal gun owner. So that means the very state that qualified me for legal gun ownership did this and then took my rights away. Um, along with my shithead family. And we'll get into that in later videos as well. Oh, we will. But today we are talking about I just recently shared a video with John Philax, who's a First Amendment sort of guy. Um, I've been watching for a long time, and it just goes to show uh, what happens when you become incredibly selfish to the point where you think you fucking own everything and everyone is your plaything, which is not the case at all. But you see, they use this mechanism of government by infiltrating the government to suppress people. You, not, some arbitrary character on the inner. You. They use it to suppress you. And you're probably asking, well, how am I suppressed? Maybe you're in the house or whatever. Hopefully, you own the stuff you own and you have a good life. I really hope you do. I do hope you're having a good time. I do. It's a really good thing for humans to be enjoying themselves at this point and to not be afraid and in lack and poverty and shit like that. But this does affect you, and I'll tell you how. Even though you're not on the street, even though you didn't go through these things, we're all connected. And furthermore, your mind is so incredibly powerful, the subconscious aspects of it, that you intrinsically know everything. if you really want to. So your instincts, which they um, very craftily uh, numb and dumb down through various means like the diet, the entertainment, and the technology, and the social conditioning, and all the, everything else you see on the internet going around right now. Um, that doesn't mean, just because you're numb to something, that doesn't mean it's not having an effect on you, right? Like they give you the Novocaine, you know, that doesn't mean they're not doing the operation, right? So you develop this trauma, and what the trauma does in the subconscious is that it's like a barrier. It's like this wall that you come up to every now and then, like a sheep, like a or cattle. They come up to the fence every now and then. They realize that's a barrier. I Can I go past that? You know? Can I allow myself to maybe feel something again? Something human, something real, you know? So you're going about your day and you know these things are happening. You might not be conscious all the time, but you know. What they want to do, or what they have been doing, is they've been pushing it to the absolute back of your mind. And at the right moment, they can pull it up and cause a whole shit ton of trauma to you, right? And this can actually happen genetically, as in, you can have a genetic trauma from something that happens who knows how long ago. If you believe in the whole reincarnation thing, which, well, you probably should. It's your choice, but I'll tell you right now, I'm almost 100% certain reincarnation is real. So, when they pass these laws and things that prohibit people from camping in public, and then they make a climate where uh, you can't legally be homeless anywhere, and then they own everything, and then they take all your money away, or at least your purchasing power, or whatever you want to call it, through whatever means they need to, then suddenly you're in this position, right? So the thing they've been doing to certain people, somehow it becomes the plan for everyone. So my challenge to you is, uh, make a climate where homeless people have somewhere to go that's not a facility run by the government. um, because what's done to the least of you is how a society is judged. And there are spiritual laws and there are consequences as a whole. And you might not think that's fair. And you know what? It doesn't seem fair, right? But uh, you have to look at things sometimes from a higher perspective, right? Like letting pedophiles getting away with, you know, all the nasty stuff we've been seeing on the internet recently and in the news is such a horrific crime that uh, it will be no surprise if things don't get immediately better in the not so distant future. So, to accelerate the healing of this planet, what I think we need to focus on, and this is just a suggestion, I'm not saying I know everything, but what do they say about but, right? But, um, my name is Ryan Eason, by the way. I am a magnificent creation bestowed upon this planet um, to help and heal and guide people. It is my honor to do this because humans are the future. And that's the truth. You may not see it now because you see all the tech, but you will. You will. Uh, and you can accelerate it so we don't have to go through a whole bunch of shit. By first off making sure you help each other. So that means, find out, not saying you have to take a homeless person into your home and take care of them and be their dad or their mom or whatever the fuck.